we'd like to thank for GTEC management and RSC management for giving this nice opportunity for us. We came to here to present our PPT slides in one of the major application of wireless network, which is touchscreen sensor.
We know that nowadays the mobile plays a very important role in our life. Many of them are very willing to buy touchscreen mobiles. Anyone is willing to say what kind of touchscreen mobile you are using? It's okay. It's a good chance for us to share some information about touchscreen sensor.
Next.
Touchscreen is nothing but a type of display screen, and instead of using a pointing devices such as a mouse and a light pen, we are using touchscreen.
Now see about the working principle of touchscreen sensor. Based on the three main components touchscreen has worked. The first component is touch sensor, another is controller software driver. Touchscreen acts as an input device, so it definitely has some other device in order to display the output. Next. The function of the touch sensor is it is constructed a clear glass panel with sensitive surfaces. It is placed over the display screen. Generally, this touch sensor has generally electrical current and as well as signals continuously going to passes through this. If it touches the screen, it causes to change the signal and voltages. Due to changes of those things, it shows the identification where we touch on the sensor. Next.
Controller is another main component in the touchscreen sensor, and it connects between the PC and the touchscreen, and it is used to transmit some information from the touch sensor to the PC for displaying, and this is also available in other devices such as the DVD and etc. Software driver acts as a mouse immersion driver, and it allows to work together with the computer and the touch screen, and it makes touching the screen as same as clicking your mouse at the same location on the screen.
Next. There are so many technologies in the touch screens. The most advanced technologies for resistive, capacitive and infrared and surface acoustic wave. Let us see about this. Next. Resistive touch screen. It was constructed with glass or acrylic panel. It is made up of indium tin oxide. Why it is made up of such type of material is because indium tin oxide has the properties of both electrical conductance and resistance. Next. What is the principle of the resistive touch screen means? It acts on the base. The working is based on the concept of pressure. This type of touch screen has generally a number of layers. If it gives the pressure on the screen on this type of touch screen, the outer layer pushes the next layer so that the technology senses the pressure how the pressure is applied. An example for this type of touch screen is LG Optimus, LG GW620, etc. The characters of the touchscreen is it acts as a solution for the cost effective, but it can activate it as a finger or stylus. Stylus, which is nothing but a very sharp and thin instrument. It has a clarifier up to 75 to 85%. Resistive layers can be easily damaged by very sharp object. It acts as a limitation. To overcome this limitation in this type of resistive touchscreen, we have to overcome this type of to overcome the limitation of this type of touchscreen. Capacitive touchscreen was implemented.
This is the images for the capacitive and the resistive touchscreen. Let's discuss about the projected capacitive touchscreen structure, and it contains both the front and the back protector glass, and it is used for providing strength and optical enhancement options. And in the middle layer, the laminated sensor grid is present, which is made up of microfine wires, and it also used for providing optical enhancement options. Projector capacitive touchscreen works. When you touch the screen, the capacitors will form between the finger and the sensor grid, so that the touchscreen calculate the location of the touch where we touch, and transmit some information to the computer for processing using the controller. Let's discuss about the working principle of the surface capacitive touchscreen. We know that our human body acts as an electric electric conductor. When you touch the screen, when you touch the screen with your finger, a slight amount of current will drawn and the voltage drop will occur, and the drawn current will draft to the 4 ends of the electrodes, and this makes the touch screen to act and send information to the computer for processing using the controller. In capacitive touchscreen, it has some characteristics. It is durable and resistant to scratches, and faster and more responsive, and it is immune to surface contaminants and etc. We know that many smartphones are available, but we don't know what type of a touchscreen it is, and it is some example for capacitive touchscreen such as Apple iPhone 3G and Apple iPhone 4, HTC Desire, Samsung Galaxy X, and the Samsung Wave.
Next. Another one is infrared touchscreen. Why it is named as like that? Means this type of touchscreen depends on always infrared light. It generally contains a row of IR LEDs and phototransistors. The working is based on this type of constellation is based on the concept of interruption. The function of the IR controller here is continuously sends the signals to the LEDs to create a grid. Grid means conductance in order of IR LED lights. If we touch the screen, it acts as an interrupt. So it obstructs the beams. It acts as an interrupt so that the one or more phototransistors detect the absence of light, so that the signal transmit the absence of light at the time. So it identifies the location where it touches. See, this is the preview of infrared touchscreen. If it touches at one particular place of the screen, it detects it acts as an interrupt, so it detects the absence of light. So the phototransistor detects the absence of light, so that signals transmit at that particular place. These are the characters for the touchscreen. It is very clear as like glass. It has a most durable surface. The application of the IR touchscreen is, it is used in ATMs and medical instrumentation, process control system, hospital operating rooms, and so on. Next. SAW touchscreen. SAW touchscreen means nothing but surface acoustic wave. It always depends on the waves which are present on the surface areas. If it touches the screen, the surface areas are easily observed by the screen. This is known as surface. It was usually constructed by a pure glass with piezoelectric transducers. Here the controller sends electrical signals to the transmitting transducers in order to convert the signals from normal signal to the ultrasonic wave. In some situation we can observe, if it touches the screen, we can observe there is a wave traveling across the place. Such type of touchscreen is known as SAW touchscreen. See, this is the preview of a SAW touchscreen. If we touch a particular place, we can observe it is very visible in this type of touchscreen. There is a wave traveling across this. There is a particular place around the tips. Next. The characters of the touchscreen is it is a durable glass construction. It has optical clarities at very high. It can be activated by a finger, a soft tip, but it is not completely sealable. It can be easily affected by a very large amount of dirt, surface contaminant. This is the preview of various technologies comparatively simultaneously. Transparency. In resistance technology, resistance touchscreen, the transparency is only 75 to 85% when compared to other type. It is very low. Whereas in resolution, infrared touchscreen is limited, whereas capacitive and SAW and resistance are good. Surface contaminants. Capacity is resistance to moisture, whereas SAW is affected by moisture. Infrared it is affected potential for surface contaminant. It is resistance is unaffected. When compared with all other various technology, the sensor substrate is made up of indium tin oxide only, because it has the property of both conductors, electrically conductors and resistance.
So far we discussed about various technologies, and each technology at least have one limitation. To overcome all this limitation, the multi-touch technology was implemented. In this, most advantages in this multi-touch technology is we can handle the multi-touch screen with various or multiple hands. Some products in the multi-touch technology are Apple iPhone, iPod Touch, MacBook Air and the MacBook Pro, and the Microsoft Surface. This is a preview for the multi-touch touch screen. Once again, thank you for all your timely response. Thank you all. Any queries?
Okay, you conclude that which one is best?
Multi-touch screen.
Why?
Because we can handle with many various multiple hands at the same time.
Multiple hands at the same time. What about the lifetime?
Preview for a multi-touch.
What about the lifetime?
When compared with other technology, each technology has some at least some only two or more, one or two limitation. Whereas when compared with multi-touch technology, it has less amount of limitations.
Less amount of limitations. So this is operating based on capacitive or?
In capacitive touch screen we can handle with only fingers, but in resistive we can handle with any pointing devices such as stick like etc. But
Yes.
in multi-touch screen we can handle with multiple hands. This is a more disadvantageous.
What is the principle behind this? What is the principle behind this? Principle.
Which principles?
What principle, what is the basic principle behind this for multi-touching?
It come under all other things. Whereas if we see resistive touch screen means it based on the concept of pressure. Whereas the infrared means it based on the concept of interruption.
Right, I'm not asking that. You said that capacitive touching uses capacitance as an effect. Resistive touching means you will be given with some pen type. And you have some background, so you have some explanation. What about the explanation for this? This doesn't have any explanations. How it is working, how the touches are censored, how the multiple touches are censored. See, in capacitance when you touch anything, automatically the capacitance effect takes and it can able to find the effect. And for multiple touchings, what is the principle?
When you will touch with the various multiple hands, some amount of voltage will drop, and the current will drift to the 4 electrodes, and it view all the place where we touch.
Voltage drop to where?
Voltage drop will occur, sir.
Yeah.
Current only will drop to 4 corners of the electrode, and it is equal to the and it is equal to or proportional to where we touch.
One doubt.
If we are using gloves in a capacitor, does mean what will happen?
In some test
Nothing has happened. It can be handled with the glove finger also. Whereas in resistors only we cannot handle with the glove. It is easily damaged.
Okay, thank you.
Good afternoon to all. Myself is P. Nitya. She is my friend R. Komadi. We presented about the nanotechnology using cancer treatment. The traditional part of this paper can give the applications of nano devices using the treatment of cancer. The latest technology of the treatment of cancer is the chemotherapy treatment. The drugs of specific composition is given to the patient, depends upon the biopsy of the human from the patient. The main disadvantages using chemotherapy treatment is reusing the drugs is not so specified. Hence it causes damage from the surrounding of the healthy cells. Next, it uses the monoclonal antibodies to locate the affected areas. To make the treatment as more specific, we can use the nano devices that uses the nano sensor to more specific in the treatment. applications of chemotherapy to the malignant tumor, thereby increasing the safety usages in the chemotherapy drugs. Also uses the biomotors to increase the oxygen content in our surrounding of the body, decreases the hypoxia environment. Hypoxia is a condition in which the body or the region of the body is deprived of adequate oxygen supply. What is nanotechnology? Nano is the 1 billionth of 1. It is essentially every atom is placed at the right. To make almost the structure considered is depends upon the law of physics. We can state that the molecular details. Our manufacturing cost is not greatly exceeding the cost of them by using the requirement of raw material and energy. Nano device in 1990s, IBM's researcher showed that it is possible to manipulate in single atom. They positioned 35 xenon atoms on the surface of the nickel crystal using the atomic microscopy instrument. IBM also developed the scanning tunnel microscope and atomic force microscope, serves as the tools for atomic level manipulation. What is cancer? The disease is caused by uncontrolled division of the abnormal cells in our human body. The malignant growth of the tumor resulting from such division of cells. Tumor forms. Tumor is the collection of cells without head, which maintains the blood vessels network by homogeneous. In case of the tumor in the beginning stage, it can be prevailing or only one part is the surgical removal is also possible. In other, the malignant tumor, the cells is considered as the pre-cancer tissues. Tumor spread. The malignant tumor spread to entire region or near region of our body. Also, the cancerous tissues is produced due to mutations in the gene structure, causing cancer is affected region. Next. Chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is the medication to treatment of the diseases. Especially chemotherapy is used to destroy the cancer cells. However, chemotherapy include the use of antibiotics and other medicines to treat any illness or infection working. Body tissues are made up of billions of individual cells. Once we are fully grown, most of them body cells don't divide and multiply much. We are was one cell and there are no, it can be divided 4 and 8 and goes on. The cancer cells keep on dividing until the mass of cells. The mass of cells is known as lump. The lump is called as tumor. How hypoxia induces the growth of cancerous cells. It responds to the low oxygen environment. Cancer cells send out growth signal to the resulting increased angiogenesis. What is monoclonal antibodies? It is used to produce them. It is used to detect the pregnancy diagnosis diseases including acute immunodeficiency syndrome. An antibody is the Y-shaped protein produced by type of the white blood cell is called B cell. B cells are produced by the bone marrow of the body and travel such organs, spleen and lymph nodes. Mature B cells respond to foreign substances called antigens.
The monoclonal antibody created in the laboratory by joining a normal B cell. This diagram is represented by the tumors are inserted to the mouse to stimulate the production of beta cells and it forms the different types of monoclonal antibodies. Then this diagram is represented by the formation of a collection of the myeloma cells. Then it forms the hybrid cells. The hybrid cells form the unlimited quantity of the monoclonal antibodies. Then anti-cancer drugs destroying the cancer cells by stopping from the growing at one or more points in their growth cycle. ATP provides the basic fuel for the functions of life functions like cell growth and muscle movements. Then next. The ATP consists of the 3 sections. The lower section is attached to the cell membrane. Then second section is like a rod. It is attached to the top section. The top section is also attached to the cell membrane. Then the addition of phosphate ion molecules and phosphate adenosine diphosphate, its formation of the adenosine triphosphate and water molecules. Here the increasing the oxygen content and decreasing the spreading of the cancer tumors. So next, the nanosensors is used to measure the observed temperature and temperature variation. It also monitoring the thermoregulatory mechanism. the nano sensor production gaining the importance to India, then in present situation we are using the following sensors: temperature and pressure and chemical sensors. Then next is we are providing the algorithm for treatment of cancer. First the nano sensor detect the affected area, then the presence advancement applied to the cancer treatment. Then sir, next. Here some kind of nanotechnology attached to the radiation components. Then this diagram shows directly the cancer affected area for the implementation. So, next. It uses the nano robots and nano devices for the treatment of cancer. Then they improve the monoclonal antibodies, then improving the hemothermic drugs for the cancer treatment. It provide the nano sensor detect the temperature variations in the local area. Here the nanotubes inserted to the human body. Here the monoclonal antibody inserted to the human body. Here the monoclonal react with the cancer cells. Then it kills the few minutes. This paper only the theoretical analysis, but the recent advancement in the field of nanotechnology. Then it provides the hope and the effective use in the medical field.
As you said that you are discussing the cancer cell destruction, and you used a laser gun for destructing the nucleus, right? For cancer cells, which part you are going to destroy? Which part of the cell is destroyed? Cell center. That is called nucleus. It's a nucleus only. So you are going to focus with the laser gun.
Nucleus. I can't.
So your diagram shows that you are going to have a laser light for destroying.
Nucleus consists of chromosomes.
So the cancer cell is destroyed through the laser gun, right? What about the power consumption?
Power?
A nano device that can consume that much of power. What about the power source? Will it be given with a battery power supply or it will generate a power supply? How many nanorobots are required to complete the task?
How many?
How many nanorobots are required to complete the task? So what is the strength of one nanorobot to destroy? One nanorobot will destroy how many cells? It has a lifetime. Everything has a lifetime. Start from the beginning and the end, it has a lifetime. So what is a one nanorobot's lifetime?
Multiple cells divide on. Dividing multiple cells.
Part 1 for treasure hunt. ME classroom.
S. Saraswati, M. Nadia, Mohana Priya, Sri Devi, Kalaivani, K. Kalaivani, Gabriela Golda, M. Srinivasan, S. Kumar, M. Divya, S. Sita, P. Malati, C. Ovia, K. Princey, K. Tirupati, C. Kartika, R. Indumadi, M. Aswini, P. Aswini from PCET Tirupatur, Priyadashini College of Engineering, P. Aswini, S. Lokeshwari, V. Komala, S. Durga Devi, R. Komadi, P. Nitya, C. Gautaman, C. Gautaman, Kamesh, R. Abdul Rahman, P. Meena, B. Gausalya, Ubaidur Rahman from Government College of Engineering, Bargur, K. Jayashree, R. Sharmila, R. Indumadi, D. Lokeshwari from Priyadashini College of Engineering, Tirupatur, M. Aswini, Podige College of Engineering, M. Aswini, P. Ashwini from Podige College of Engineering, S. Lokeshwari from Podige College of Engineering, V. Komala, Durga Devi, all external participants and our college students are requested to be here. So valedictory probably it will be short by 3:45.
We can differ our wire and wireless by following 4 ways: by capacity and topology, reliability and mobility.
According to capacity, wired service has more capacity to transfer data and informations, but wireless has the scarcity of transferring data. Let us see the advantage and disadvantage of wires and wireless. The advantage of wireless are reliable, easy installations and in price, but this disadvantage is limited freedom and untidy. Let us move to the advantage and disadvantage of wireless. The advantage is freedom, inconvenience, it can be tidy, but it has the disadvantage of difficult installations and then price and speed. Let us move to the reliability. Wired connections is from point to point, but the wireless is broadcast. We can see it anywhere. Let us see the applications of wireless and wireless technology.
First comes the ambient backscatter, which is the recent wireless applications, which is invented by engineers of University of Washington. It is ambient backscatter is device which use radio frequencies exist in atmospheres such as radios, televisions, and etc. From using these radio frequencies, it transmits the data without using battery or any power connections. Next. Such devices has antennas which pick up these signals from the atmosphere and converts that signals into tens to hundreds microwatt. These powers are used to modify or reflect these given signals with encoded data to another antennas. And one of the major advantage of this technology, this application is the circuit size of this application is just 1 square mm, and we can transfer as data per second 1 kilobytes. Next, Mayflower technology. Mayflower smart radio technology uses the transmission conditions and conditions and advantage of signals processing for bringing the performance and reliability of wired to wireless. In this we use MIMO. What is MIMO is multiple input and multiple output system. It is used in the center of the Mayflower technology. It plays a very important role in these applications. It provides immunity towards the jamming and interference, and we can use it in short distance. We can use it in wartime. In defense, it is used most largely. Next. Its advantage are low-cost modular digital anti-jam, reliable communication at supersonic, and flexible software-defined design. Next. And we are all familiar about these applications, wired and wireless at home networks. In home, we are all familiar with that wired networks that we use, that are coaxial cables and telephone wires, etc. And in wireless, we use radio signals.
Let us see the teleconferencing. It may be used in wireless wired applications. It can be used for conference between these two peoples for a long distance, but for also short distance. If you see for video conference, a set of telecommunication technologies which allows two or more to communicate by simultaneous two-way videos and audio transmissions. It is also known as visual collaborations. By the conclusion, by analysis of difference between the wired and wireless, we conclude that wire is more dominant over wire. There is many applications in wireless communication. As we have discussed many applications, as it shows in that future generation is all going to play a major role in each and every person's life. Thank you.
Losses are very less in this wireless compared to wired. Losses are really less. For long distance, we can't go for wired communications. For long distance.
Your paper you compared only wired and wireless networks, no? So what are all the parameters you compared for wired and wireless?
Capacity, ma'am. First, the capacity.
PPT have not shown any comparison and all. Just to explain to what is wired and what is wireless, and what are all the application of wired and wireless. What is there? What is your contribution in your paper? Just to explain what is wired and wireless. Already it is there, ma. What is your contribution in your paper?
No, ma'am. For explaining the applications, we just want to
application also. There are enormous applications in wireless and wired network. But you explained only two networks.
We want to.
Here are the recent applications, ma'am. Ambient backscatter and the Mayflower applications are the recent wired and wireless.
What are all the parameters you analyzed? You compared for wired and wireless. You just compared only the applications. What are all the parameters? Capacity, distance, speed, communication type. Which parameters and all you compared? Just you are telling the applications of wired and applications of wireless. What else?
For comparing with our applications, we want just, we thought it's enough to us.
So for comparing application is enough, you think?
Yeah, the main theme. This is the main theme. This is all basics. That's
What are all the topologies in wired as well as wireless? Only that two topologies will be there, huh?
Is a difference, ma'am.
Previous slide.
It is capacity for.
We can differ our wire and wireless by the following four ways: capacity, topology, reliability and mobility. What is capacity?
According to mobility, the wire is fixed, but the wireless are broadcast.
Reliability?
Wireless is trustworthy, ma'am. But in wired, we cannot trust that much that we can.
In wired is reliability is less. Reliability is less. Wireless reliability less.
Wire is more reliable than wired, ma'am. It is 100% updated. It can transmit power and generate power more easily. The wire in wire.
What about capacity?
It has the wire has more capacity to transmit data, but there is some losses in wireless.
We have been getting knowledge from PPTs which has been going on here. Now let's have a competition. We're going to ask some questions. If you answer, you're going to get prizes. So let's see who all are going to get those prizes. Those who are trying, those who knows the answer, just raise your hands. No chorus answers. Okay, here's the first one. Is it tongue twister? Is there anyone who can say it? Anyone?
Students, just try it for a glance and answer. It's a tongue twister. You'll be getting prizes. Please do it. Maintain silence. Please, maintain silence.
Silence.
I feel, a funny feel, if you feel.
But sorry.
So next try.
Next one.
Just only one chance. Just cheer them.
I feel, a funny feel, I feel. If you feel, I feel, I feel, you feel.
Sorry. Next.
One more chance.
Next. We got one more.
Do not struck in between.
I feel. Yeah, funny feel, I feel. You feel the feel. Chance.
Last chance.
I feel, a funny feel, I feel. If you feel, I feel, the feel, you feel.
Got it right.
Very good.
Kindly pick a one. Okay. You have to say for which company symbol this motto is.
It's a logo. Single answer, no chorus. Anyone who knows it should come friend.
Should come friend and say it. Come friend and say it.
LG.
Right answer. Armstrong, he invented FM radio. Okay, here's the next question. It's a riddle. So you have to answer what it is. I am tall when I am young and I am short when I am old. What am I?
No chorus answer. Again, I repeat, no chorus answer. Only one. Pencil.
No.
Candle? How can you answer 2 questions? Just pass the question.
Next question. This is the caption. The world's online marketplace. Okay, this is the next question. This is the caption of which company? High performance delivered. Accenture. Right answer.
He's a famous inventor.
No chorus. If anyone knows the answer, come in front and answer.
There is no one? No clues.
Orlis Popich. Devi.
We got one more tongue twister here. Anyone? Come on, give it a try.
Silent please.
Read it in your... Silence.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers?
It's a riddle. What travels around the world but stays in one place? Stump.
What's the caption of this?
Get it, Tellu. Get it.
Let the fingers do work.
Any more?
Telephone diary.
No.
Any more? This is the caption of the company which was shown before. Okay, the next question. Guess who is this? No chorus. Come and answer in front. No one?
Alexander Graham Bell.
Yeah. No. No. Yes, sir. Sorry, it's the right answer.
What's your name?
Saravanan. Okay, one more tongue twister.
Imagine an imaginary managery, manager imagining, managing an imaginary managery.
Right.
Myself, I am Imla Devi from GTEC.
Rajat. External participant, please participate in this. Gain knowledge.
Any idea? Next.
External participants, please participate.
Okay, you have... Say your name and answer.
All months have 28 days.
Say your name.
Saranya EC final year. GTEC.
Any ideas? The caption of this company? Caption. What it does? What company it is? What's the motto of this company? Try.
It's bank.
The motto, what it is? No, I'm not asking what it is. I'm asking the motto of this company.
Caption.
The caption or the slogan. What do you call it? Okay. It is sad moments, sad life. Okay, any guesses who this is? Any ideas? Famous inventor. He is Thomas Alva Edison. Okay. Next we have a caption of this company.
Ideas for life.
Right. It's a riddle. Come on, guess it. Pass out the mic.
No spoon.
No. Any more? Somewhat.
Humerus bone.
Right.
Saranya from final year. GTEC. I request external participants to participate in this.
Just have a try.
Twister.
Yeah. Read it. Fastly.
A shrunk sat on a stump and tongue.
Hold it, mic.
Tongue was. A shrunk sat on a stump and tongue. A skunk sat on a stump and tongued the stump, stunk, but the stump tongued the sunk and stunk.
No.
Other external participant? Last chance for external participants.
Give a big hand for her. Last.
A shrunk sat on a stump and the tongue stunk, but the stump tongued the shrunk tongue.
No.
One more external participant. External participants alone. Just try it. Okay. Any internal? Internal participants? Hey!
The last.
A skunk sat on a stump and tongued the stump stunk, but the stump tongued the stump stunk.
No.
Fly like a
Students, please don't make loud noise. Can enter but don't make loud noise.
Hi Sachin. I'm ready man. I will be there within 5 minutes.
don't make loud noise.
Honorable Chief Guest, respected Principal, CEO, Head of the Department, faculties and my dear friends. It's my privilege to propose the welcome address on behalf of the Department of ECE GTEC. As a President, I take this opportunity to welcome you all and to extend a further word of welcome to everyone here this evening. A warm welcome to all the external participants who have came up all the way from your long distance to participate in various events this symposium. Visit at this occasion, FIFAC 13, where we all come together and share our goal, vision and talents on our journey towards something remarkable. I hope we all gain something of importance from this technical symposium. May we grasp it with both hands and make our own wonderful opportunities to carry with us in the years to come. I once again welcome you all. Thank you.
I heartily request our convener, Mr. A. Manimegle, Head of the Department, EC, to honor our Chief Guest, Professor R. Murugan.
Thank you, ma'am. Every person you meet knows something you don't. Let's learn from them. May I now request our Chief Guest to deliver the keynote address.
Good evening. My special thanks to management, principal and CEO, Head of the Department, Electronics and Communication Engineering, and convener and coordinator, Mr. Jaipragasham and Selvam, and my dear faculty members. And great thanks to facing the ECE students for validity function of the symposium. Really, like this symposium is a benefit of the students, not now. From the beginning of the engineering courses like 1970s, the ECE department like mechanical, like civil departments, it's a evergreen department for electronics and communication engineering, mechanical and civil so-and-so departments. The utilization will be more in the society as well as the universe. The most of the engineering application based on that communication, as a my part of view, like we are studied for all the department papers in mechanical students. We are studied for electronic circuits and microprocessors, not only for the communication curriculum. While coming for the mechanical processor, we are studied 88. Most of the machine is operated through a bit, like so control and the control. Microprocessor is a major role. Numerical machines are there. Nowadays, I think everyone know about that using of communications and telecommunications and applications, so and so is there. Everywhere they're using for electronics oriented, like even washing machine, so and so machines are there. Using with the electronics oriented, it's a great advantage and benefit of the society and benefit of the applications. My point on all my faculty. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now commences the most anticipated moment of the day, which is nothing but prize distribution. First comes inter-college events. Paper presento. First prize goes to M. Sunita and P. Priyadarshini of GRT.
I call upon our symposium secretary, Mr. J. Aribabu, final year ECE.
It's my privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of ECE department, GTEC, as a secretary, I extended my hearty vote of thanks to all the speakers for gracing your important work, sharing with us your findings and opinions today. I would like to take this opportunity to place a record of hearty thanks to the management for the logistic and financial support, and I thank our honorable principal for his guidance and technical support. I thank our beloved CAO for his overall administration. I also thank our symposium chief guest, Mr. Murugan, HOD Mechanical. I also thank our administrative manager for their support and guidance, thus making this occasion a grand success. I also thank our transport and catering in charges, audio and video system, press and media, who put their great effort for this symposium. My hearty thanks to our convener, Mrs. A. Mani Megalai, HOD of ECE, for guiding and making this symposium workful and a grand success. I also thank our symposium coordinator, Mr. S. Selvam, senior lecturer, ECE department, for being as an ideal and motivating all the way and helping us in making this occasion a memorable one. Now I thank our committee in charge like technical, printing and media, discipline, decoration, catering, transport, purchase and stock, reception, registration, hosting and presentation, who played a vital role in bringing this day, the most fabulous day ever. I also thank our student president, Mr. S. Sridhar Rajan, final year ECE, for his hard work and his cooperation with the student. I also thank our joint president, Mr. R. Gopinath, joint secretary, Ponnelil Bavadarani of third year ECE, for their moral support and guidance. Last but certainly not the least, I thank all the committee members who have put all their efforts for making this symposium a grand one. Thank you one and all.
Note of blessing. May love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and thoughts. May good and faithful friends be yours wherever you are. May peace and plenty bless your world with joy that long endures. May all life passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. Be blessed. Now I request all the gathering to raise up for national anthem.